Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Look at Hershey in the window. Oh my goodness. So, we're going to start the spring Easter decor in the living room and the foyer, right? So, I put all the things that was on the dining room table, you remember? I put everything in its designated spots, kind of, sort of, right? So, all the living room stuff was in the living room, family rooms in the family room, right? So, switching it up a little bit, I hate to have it look the same every single year. So, this year I'm using these bunnies over here on the table. And this Happy Easter chocolate bunny I just grabbed from Ross, I think it was. It fits perfectly in that spot. And I knew that's where I wanted it to go. So I had my fingers crossed, right? So yes, on the gold bunnies, right? Oh my goodness, they look so pretty right there. And then the eggs I just pulled out. This was from Ross too, right? I just took the top off. I love that they're in the container, so I left them there. And this is the bunny, the simple bunny, right? From Home Goods. So this is the table you see when you first walk in the front door, right to your left. And this was the Easter blessings that I picked up from TJ. And yes, on the giant carrots. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. So yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm going to change things a million times, right? That's usually how it goes when you decorate. So I'm just kind of feeling things out a little bit. And yeah, these are some of the things that I've had over, the last year or two, right? The basket is new this year. These are, the fakery, the fakery from Dollar Tree's plus section, right? So, yes, on that. I think they fit perfectly over there just because of the height, right? The bunnies I thrifted. So, I thought that they would be cute here. The neutral decor, right? Over here on this table. Yeah, that's perfect. And I think I messed it up a little bit putting the bunnies there because Hershey will get to them eventually, right? So I was trying to keep them up. So I'm like, oh, this will be cute having some butts on the table, right? So I think it looks okay, but kind of too much going on in this space. So I'll change it later, but I go back over to the table and I move it, right? The eggs and the bunny, and I put the plant there. Girl, oh my goodness. So now I'm looking for some good. So I go into the drawer of the coffee table because I remember that some things were in there rocking, right? So yeah, these were the balls from the Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness. I had forgotten all about them until I opened the drawer, right? So the teapot that I thrifted, right? With the cup and the saucers and all the things. Everything was just coming together, right? Remember this? I thrifted last year. So pretty. And these are the flowers that I pulled out of the base in the last video, remember? So yeah, they fit in there perfectly. That was perfect. Yeah, I said that too. I said, oh my goodness, I'm moving that again. I couldn't decide. I couldn't decide. I moved that. And now the home sweet home is over here rocking. It wasn't leveled. It just didn't look right. Once I stepped back, nothing was working, right? So, oh my goodness. So I'm all over the place in the living room. I decided to put the eggs in front of the bunny over here. So now I'm on the bookcase, right? So you see the eggs and the bunny ended up on the bookcase. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But it's coming together, right? How many times am I going to say that? It's coming together. So, oh my goodness. Yes, on that. So I got one shelf, right? Looking okay. I just threw some bunnies up there. And this is the turny turn that I just grabbed from Aldi's. So that fits right on there. And the turny turn works good over here because we're not really turning it. But if I need to, I can, right? So these were the little flower thingies that I grabbed out of the drawer. And yeah, the balls in there. That's perfect. It's perfect. So it's not saying Easter too much over here as it is spring, right? So yeah, this works for me. I have that little bunny off to the side, but this definitely works for me. So at some point, I think it's right after this, I'm going to end up back in the foyer. Yep, look, it didn't look right. So now I'm over here with with the bunny. Oh my goodness. And yeah, so now that's there. I decided to move that and I put these carrots there. So I have the carrots on one side and the eggs on the other. So now I moved the bunny and the eggs and I put this there. So girl, I was all over the living room, all over the living room. So I'm halfway done. Hey guys, so oh my goodness. I'm back out here in the garage. I was looking for some birdhouses, right? And I'm over here on the other side, on the other industrial shelf, right? With the bins. So I found another Easter one. That's still not too bad, but that explains why I couldn't find a couple things. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to pull out what I want to use. I see a couple things. Happy Easter, y'all. That's definitely coming out. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so I took a break and I ended up at Raymour and Flanigan looking for something to go above my couch in the living room. It is driving me crazy and it's been years. How long, right, have we been, talking about that empty space and me getting something to put over there, some type of portrait, but I just can't find anything I like. I do like this. But ironically enough, the bestie has that same exact portrait in her dining room. So, but that's not even exactly what I'm looking for. It's just, I don't know. And then ever since I got the house, the living room and dining room painted, now I don't want any holes in my wall. So that's holding me back too, but it's all good. I was feeling this one, but it was giving fall a little bit. So I need something that's going to work in the space year round. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay, so for now, I think I'm done. Let me show you the changes I did. Oh my goodness. So after all the changes, I threw up the Easter sign, love the bunny butt on the R, and the colors are fire. And this stayed the same. I added one more book, but I love the height on it just because the lamp is overtowering the two of them. So it's perfect and everything else stayed the same. I can't believe I'm actually filming over here and Hershey's not in the window. She must be taking a nap. So the bunny butt pillow, right, sits here every year. So I may put a plant over in that corner, but it has a little bit of height with the ladder, right? And then over here, I did take away those bunnies. It was just too much going on. It seemed too busy, overcrowded. This right here is perfect. I'm loving this Easter blessings. Oh my goodness. I still hope that I could find the cross from Dollar Tree in that neutral color. And then this kind of stayed the same down there. So yes on that. I am still loving this pink color. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. I think I'm going to take it throughout the entire downstairs, I feel like. We still need that portrait up there though. But yeah, this, when you walk in a door, it's just very airy, it's light, it's inviting, right? It's not too cluttered. It's perfect. So I moved the bunny back over here. So the Happy Easter and the bunny on either side of the frog, right? All of this is going on. I threw the eggs that Kara grabbed from Dollar Tree, right, in there. So, you know, actually she threw them in there, but she did it and then said, Mommy, come see. So I couldn't film it. So yes on that, a little sign. Oh, these don't go here. Let me move this. Pretend you didn't see it. Maybe one or two. Wait a minute. Let me see. Leave those three up there. I don't know. I'll do the two. I don't want to cover the house. Okay. So that's rocking over there. I didn't put those there. Kara did. And I ended up putting the bunny back up top, right? I feel like that's us, right? That's hubby on top. That's me, Sydney, and Kara rocking at the bottom, right? And yeah, so this is, I have to keep it simple over here because the shelves aren't that, how do I say, deep? No, it is deep. They're not that high. There you go. So small things have to go on the first two, and then I can kind of do some things on the bottom. And yeah, I just stuck the rocking chair in the middle down there. So I'm going to be changing this out again in a couple weeks. That's why it's just so simple, just for more springy, because the bunnies and things will be gone. So the bunny that was there is now on the bookcase, and I put these two there instead. And honestly, I could carry the bunnies throughout spring, right? But I feel like I switch it up a little bit. And over here stayed the same with the bunny and the eggs. And I threw the wicker plant back there that's usually rocking up front. So just a little bit change, right? And the bunnies ended up right here. I do have some more. I brought new throw pillows, but I think I'm going to rock them after Easter, and this will probably switch up a little bit. So there was another flower in the drawer. So now it's 3 and 3. And like I said, this is perfect for me, right? So, and then over here, oh my goodness. This book I thrifted. How is that not perfect for spring? Oh my goodness. I love it so much. Look how vintage it looks. Look at that wear on the back. Oh my goodness. And the little thingy thing, that's the page I'm on. I love it. So yes on that. And we moved the carrots over here earlier, right? I think I may move these green beads to the family room. I'm thinking about it. And I moved the candle over so that I could put that wicker plant back there. So when you stand kind of in front of the couch, right, the plants are equal on both sides. So this is how we're rocking in the foyer, right? Coming in the front door, this is what you see. And this is how we're doing some things in the living room. So remember, I went to Raymour looking for the portrait, right? Nothing. So immediately after, I went thrifting, and oh my goodness, Miss Girl, you know how long I've been waiting to find a portrait, right? I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you, but I have to wait for it to be put up, and I was hoping it would be by the end of the video. If it is put up before the upload tonight, I'll put it in, right? But if not, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I'm back. So this is the portrait, and I got it thrifting. I must have stood in front of it about 10 minutes debating. I thought it was too heavy. It's not. It's very light. I can carry it with one hand actually, but oh my goodness. And you know how, like a wedding dress, like I knew this was it, and it'll fit perfectly above the couch. It's so pretty, and the texture on it is fire. It's almost, like hand painted. I mean, I don't know if you can tell that's sticking out. And then down here, it's kind of a wicker, look to it. This vase over here, oh my goodness, it feels so good on the canvas. So this was a definite must. And just because of the texture and colors alone, it's gonna be fire above the couch. Hubby was saying we should have gotten something scenic, which I wanted to, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna throw the scenic in the dining room, I feel like, but this was it for me. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. So I just came down the steps and it it looks like a totally different room. I love it. And I love that I went with the square and not I wanted it like tight in the center, right? It's not too crazy. I was thinking as I'm looking and talking to you. I want to put the rectangle, like what we were seeing in Raymour and Flanigan, over in the dining room. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I love it. I love it so much. But as I'm talking to you and looking, it's off now. Like, I feel like I need to do something different with the tables. Let me see real quick. That's better. Oh my goodness. So, I had to raise the greenery on either side. It was too short. You know what I mean? Now it's rocking. Let me show you. So I just grabbed the riser, right? This is one of the vases that I thrifted last year. I used it in the decor. So pretty, that green. And I love that the two vases don't match. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I got the fakery in here. So yes on that one. I also had to move the lamps over a little bit too, but it looks so much better. And this is actually a vase that I thrifted too last year. So I love it now. Now it's perfect. I am definitely crushing on this right now. Let me turn the lights down. Yes. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye.